All right, happy Wednesday, my fellow gamblers. Let's go through the slate today. We had a great day yesterday. Free play cash from Instagram. The play I gave y'all on here missed by, I think, 2 shots on goal. We were 2 saves away from cashing a free 6x, but we did cash out on the free play on Instagram, so I don't feel that bad. But I feel like we gave you a lot of good reads yesterday, so hopefully you cashed out some other way. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. If you didn't, let's cash you out today. All right. First things first, winnable as always. Free 4 days of premium will be linked below. Like I said, if you don't want to click that link, but you want to go to our storefront and do it yourself, fine. You'll just come over here, click the monthly plan, type in the code FREE. Oh, spell free, right? Type in the code FREE. It'll give you free 4 days of premium. So if you want to try that, check that out in the link below or description below. As always, we're going to be on Betr Picks. If you want to download Betr, you're going to get a free $10 whenever you sign up, as well as a deposit match up to $200 and a free square, which I will show you in a second. The code you will be using for that is code Morrisbros. Same for Dabble. I just like to let y'all know that I can't really show y'all Dabble because it doesn't have a web browser. But I do like using Dabble, and they give you a free $25 whenever you sign up with code Morrisbros as well. So I like to throw that down there. But normally I will use Betr, but I do use Dabble, especially for college football. So Dabble's right there if you want to use code Morrisbros for it as well. So let's go through yesterday real quick. This was the free play that we gave y'all on Instagram. Cash so easily. This guy, Saya Bangura, finished with like 189 yards or something, and then Navarro finished with 28 passing yards. Tavares cashed pretty easily. He had 4 shots on goal. In premium, Ace Bailey clutched up late, scored like a basket in like the last 2 minutes to cash us. Thank God. But yeah, that was nice. So we had this one as well. We took Navarro's rushing yards over just because, like I told y'all in that game, it was gonna be rainy, and Ohio should have had a big lead, which they did the entire game. And UMass's rush defense is terrible. It just screamed run game and run game only, and that's all Ohio did. Like, Navarro threw the ball 8 times, and his line was 202 passing yards. His receiver had 0 catches for 0 yards. So, I mean, honestly, I hate to use the word sweat-free, but this slip right here was about as sweat-free as it gets. And we swept on Twitter, obviously, because that's the play I just showed y'all. But make sure you all follow us on Twitter because we give out some props throughout the day as well. And then here's the Cooper Flag Square on Betr. You get a free square whenever you sign up with that code Morrisbros, which is really nice. But other than that, let's go through the freaking board, shall we? Everything that you need here is linked below as well in the description, if I hadn't already said that, which I think I did. Alright, let's go through it. I'm going to minimize myself here so I'm not as big taking up the whole screen. Alright, let's start with college football first as always, then we're going to go to NHL, and then we'll go to NBA. For college football, there's like one play that I like today, and one play only, and it is Victor Snow receiving yards. But at 53.5, I don't love it, but I still would take it. What I was telling y'all earlier about Dabble is he's at, like, this is why I like using Dabble sometimes, because he's at 48.5 on Dabble. So if you were to take Victor Snow, I would take him on Dabble at 48.5. And then the only other play I was considering is Jordan Newbin, 32.5 rushing yards. I like this play. So Newbin and Victor Snow, but I would make sure to try and get Snow at 48.5 instead of that 53. But I do like him at 53 if you have to take him there. But yeah, Jordan Newbin, 32.5. I like that a lot. Now let's go to the NHL. That's the only plays I really care for in the NBA. Or in the college football, I'm sorry. Can't even talk. In college football, that's the only plays I care about. In the NHL, you can get better prices on Cutter. Like, if you were to take him, I do like him today at 3.5 shots on goal, but if you were to take him, I would take him on like a chalkboard or a sleeper. You can use code Morrisbros on either of those apps as well. I just don't promote them as much. But yeah, you can take him on like chalkboard or sleeper because you're going to get a better payout. So I do like Cutter, but I would just take him on like a different app. You can use code Morrisbros on pretty much any app other than like Prize Picks. But as far as this game, this is like a really good game actually. There's so many different props that I like in this game. You could run this, honestly, just from this game alone. Whether you do it or not, up to you, but I do like all 4 of these player props. Tage Thompson is my play of the day, if you haven't seen that already. I do like Coronado. I'd probably, if I had to give you like the 2 that I like the most, it'd probably be these 2. But I do like the other 2 I showed you as well with Coronado and Frost. In this game, I think it's Ekholm that I like for blocks. Yeah, I like Ekholm blocks. Any shots on goal? Maybe Hyman. I don't really care for Draisaitl as much, but I do like Hyman. Hyman shots on goal. That's not bad. And then I already showed you all this game. Actually, I don't care for anything in this game. This game does not pique my interest, so we're staying away from that Carolina-Minnesota game. All right, NBA time. If y'all hadn't seen my Instagram post, oh my gosh, look at all these. Look at all these discounts right here. Look at all these freaking discounts. Towns, flag free square, Giddy cut in half. These are great discounts, guys. I'm probably gonna take them actually. I'll take one of these with you actually. Okay. I did take Giddy's fantasy score at 44.5, but I'm gonna take that PRA line for sure. Okay. As far as the rest of the NBA goes, I liked Flag's PR. I got it at 21.5 though earlier, so I don't like it out of that. 1 second. Yeah, I got him at 21.5 earlier. I'm trying to see what other NBA plays I like for y'all. Let's see. Oh, I do like Colin Sexton under 20.5 points, rebounds. Bam Adebayo under 1.5 threes is good too. These were all posted on Instagram. I do like Mikal Bridges rebounds, assists to 8.5. I do kind of like this. That's not bad. 8.5. Let's see. What else do I like? Sexton under 17.5 points is good. Norman Powell PRA. It's enticing. I do like this as well. He's been balling. So I'd probably take that. I don't really care for Josh Hart's PRA or his rebounds. Hartenstein's points at 11.5. That doesn't look bad. I like that. I do like that. Wow, isn't that crazy? They just bumped that shit as I'm talking about it. Alright, so let's build a slip. Let's build a slip. You know, I just saw something I thought I liked. I just saw something I thought I liked, but I can't find it now. Oh yeah. I like Quickly's points. LaMelo has a line at 2.5 threes. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Dude, isn't that crazy? As I'm taking them, they're removing these guys, bro. What the fuck are we doing? Alright, let's build a slip. I'm gonna take... Hang on, let's pull this up real quick. Hopefully we can get these in. I'm gonna build a little 5-man with y'all. Hopefully. Hopefully, if this shit loads. Dude, Hartenstein's like pretty damn good against them. He plays like enough minutes too. I want to check on Powell too. I'm taking LaMelo. I don't care. That threes line is insane. 2.5 threes for LaMelo Ball. I'm taking that shit all day long. I don't even care. Let's see. I mean, this isn't like the greatest line ever for Powell, but I do like it still. So. Especially because he's been good at home. He's been really good at home. Yeah, we're going to take Norman Powell, PRA. And we're going to get rid of Hartenstein. And then we're going to go to the NHL. Where we will take... we're going to take Johnny Huberdeau. And we're going to take Ekholm over 1.5 block shots. Okay. I'm trying to make sure this is what I want to do. Yeah. Alright. Actually, we're going to take this off just because I don't love it. And we're going to take one of these discounts here. Okay, so the max they let me put on this is 10, which is whatever. I mean, that's still 10 to 100, which is perfectly fine. $10 to 100, I would take that any day of the week. Alright, so I'm going to put it in over here on Betr. So we got Huberdeau, LaMelo. I love that LaMelo prop, dude. I really do. Okay, so we're taking LaMelo, 2.5 threes. I'm typing it in right now. Powell, PRA. What's his points at? 22? Yeah, let's go with his PRA. Actually, I'm taking his point. Do I go against my word or do I just take his fucking PRA? I'm debating taking just his points. I'm debating taking just his points, but his threes look good too. His threes do look really good, actually. They just don't allow that many threes, though. Let's take his PRA. I think PRA is the better move. We're going to go PRA. And then in the NHL, we're taking Huberdeau. Points. And then we're taking the Josh Giddey discount. There's also a Chet Holmgren discount. Wait, but I'm not even seeing the Giddey discount on here. Interesting. Okay, I'm not seeing the Giddey discount, so I'm going to take this as a 3-man. But if y'all have the Giddey discount, like it shows here, take that. I don't know why I can't see it, but that's fine. So take those 3 and then take it with the Giddy discount. I just took LaMelo, Powell, and Huberdeau, but I'm fairly confident that Giddy should cash that discount because I like him anyways. So take those 3 and then Giddy. That'll be your free four man. I just took it as a 3-man, but because I don't have Giddy. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Use those player props to whatever you wish, and hopefully you cash your slips today. If you do, if you enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, so we can grow the page, grow the channel. Everything that you need or maybe wanting to look for will be linked below. So go down to the description, read that shit, click some shit, sign up on these apps with code Morrisbros. And hopefully we'll see you in premium. Peace. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to post a Thursday Night Football video tonight. So stay on the lookout for that.